Hello there, everyone. This is No117 Spore, back here with World Waves 2, where we learn what happens when each ship can only have one caliber gun on it. We are in December 1914 at war with Germany and blockading them. The battleship Orion has just entered service, and actually will be joining the active fleet here very shortly. Now, one thing I actually had to go back. I was going back and rewatching part of the series so that I could begin inputting stuff into my list of battle sheet. Part of me wants to show that, but then that would also give away the URL, and I don't want to do that. And I realized that I had actually designed a ship, a cruiser, the Venus, and hadn't built one. So I'm gonna order Venus. Also, we need larger docks. Now, we are in debt at the moment. I'm not concerned, because we only have to suffer this for 3 turns until we get the battleship Caesar out. Once we do that, I actually probably want to refit another Phoebe-class cruiser, and I should have renamed this not Phoebe R1914. I should name this the Apollo class, just so I'm aware of what that one is. Actually, we're about to get 2 Victor-class destroyers out. So, yeah, that will save a little bit of money, and then once once Caesar's done, that's going to save even more money. And then hopefully I'll be able to build an additional Minerva and an additional Venus, as well as get another Phoebe class being worked on. Anyway, we now have a cruiser battle at Little Fisher Bank. Accept this. Okay. They have accepted. What do we get? It is a CA battle. Okay. Yeah, CA battle. So, leading our formation. Wait. Okay, we have multiple ships stacking on top of each other. So we have Europa, Ariadne, and Sutlage. So we have the Europa class. We're joined by Italian armored cruisers Varese and Vetta Pisani. So you should form up. Yeah, okay, you are formed up on the Europa class cruisers. This is not ideal, I will say. Okay. So those are the that's the forward scout formation. So that's a Thetis class. That might be Medusa, the ship which keeps getting around us. Alright, so we're shooting at that Berlin class cruiser. Identified that as a Nassau class. It is not a Nassau class. That is a CA. That is a Victoria Luis. So we have probably more CAs here. I'm thinking these are all CAs, because if they were battle cruisers, we'd know. Wait, no. These are destroyers. We completely misidentified them. It's 1v5. If we can catch this, Victoria Luis class, it is 1v5. Okay, we've hit the Berlin. How slow are Berlins? Only 24 knots, so these are relatively slower cruisers. Which is why we've been catching them frequently. The Thetis class is newer and a lot quicker. I look down. Okay, so there's 2 Berlin class remaining. Wait. What? What? how extensively did they rebuild it? It's the same class. Okay. Interesting. Then there's the older Geffian class, which they still have one of. Well, actually two of. Two Geffians and one Hella. Okay, so this is their oldest CA. Or one of their oldest ones. The scarier one is probably Rune, although she's not that worrying. I mean, really, I gotta deal with the, battle cruisers right now. And, the battleships. Oh, this is saying to be a battleship which isn't even completed yet. Or it was. Alright, so Destroyer has made a pass this way, which is actually a little concerning what these destroyers are doing. Okay, yeah. They're getting a destroyer attack at us. Good thing is these are like really crappy DDs. Okay, so we're now outside of torpedo range. Well, our torpedo range. We might not be outside of Germany's torpedo range, but we're probably outside of Germany's torpedo range. I mean, we're going to be a tech leader. So, I would expect us most likely to have higher range torpedoes than the Germans. It does, however, look like this is going to get away. So what I might wind up doing is I might try to engage the scout cruisers instead. Because I don't think I'm catching this. But I kind of don't think I'm catching these guys either. These are all going to be faster than me, which is a problem. Okay, we are running down that Berlin class. Somebody's getting shots on it. I don't know which ship. I mean, the problem is, the Europas here only have 6-inch guns. So, the fact that we got Europas is kinda bad. And good news is, these should be upgraded and have better fire control. Bad news is, they're so slow. I almost, like, just don't want these ships in the main fleet. I might put these on reserve. And basically have them as backup units. That's one of my... Why is one... That's one of my CL's Pearl class. Wow, we have a Pearl. We have Pearls in service here. Yeah, these are really old ships they sent to fight. Or we sent to fight. I almost don't think continuing this engagement's worth it. We have been hitting the Thetis class. We'll drive them to the coast. We hit the Berlin. And again, and now night has fallen. Alright, pull away. Really not the battle I was hoping for. The Germans got away. You know, we did something, but not all that much. Yeah, in the scenario, it's over. Okay, we torpedoed a CL escaping, which is good. Ship details. So, Medusa got torpedoed and sunk by a submarine. The Thetis class cruiser, which has constantly eluded us, has finally met her end due to SSC E5. Good shot, E5. Um, so yeah, we'd scored a 6-inch superstructure hit and 2 near misses. We had a lot of like near misses and registering them as hits. So this one we got 2 hits on. It was Nymph. We heavily damaged this destroyer. A couple 6-inch shells. Yeah, they were firing torpedoes at us, which is concerning. But you know, I think I dodged well. And then we did score a hit on Ariadne. Hit the coal bunker. Yeah, okay. You know, we got a victory out of that. Only because we had a sub. Continued operations will secure a total victory. Charybdis is damaged. Hertha has been forced to scuttle. We do lose a friendly sub. Okay, yeah. They are sinking more merchants than us. If I actually go to Marines, I'm wondering which one I lost. So we still have E5 there. Might be worth it building more subs. Even if this is going to cost us some money. We are going to get new construction done soon enough, though. So I'm not super concerned. But honestly, like, the Europas and Andromedas are so slow, I'm not sure it's worth it keeping them in service. On the other hand, I mean, these guys are barely faster. The problem is, right now, these guys also do need a refit. So... yeah. It's time to send them in. The Royal Oaks. They're getting old. So I guess that does mean I'll leave the Andromedas and Europas, you know, and fall on active. But I kind of don't think that I'm going to need the Benbows anytime soon. I'm going to save a little bit of money by mothballing the Benbows. I think I have enough CAs to fight them. If we look at our CLs, we do have the Pearls in active fleet duty. So it gives us 5. And then over here, in terms of our faster CLs, we have 11 in service, which Germany right now, in terms of CL totals, has 5. So I'm not even sure I need the Pearls. Problem is, the Pearls are slow. So I think they're more of a liability than anything. So yeah, I'm gonna mothball those. And just try to keep a tighter fleet going. We are gonna get Dreadnought and Barfleur in service here. I'm not gonna take destroyer actions. I will take that. Fleet battle, come on, take it for once. Okay, that massively helped the monetary situation, and Caesar's gonna complete next turn. I think what I'll do is I will refit another Phoebe. So in this case, it will probably be actually Phoebe's down there. I'll refit Andromache here. So I want to do a similar refit to the other one I did, where I convert it into an AV. But this time I'm not going to do the seaplane hangar. So I'm going to get rid of Y. I know that's a good turret. Um, yeah, okay, so that seaplane hangar is what used up just a lot of the mass. Um, want this maybe? I guess this can also receive more seaplanes in a later refit, too. Um, okay, so we'll do this. So one thing is, structure 1 is that, structure 2 is that. Um, structure 3 is there, structure 4 is there, structure 5 is there, structure 6 is there. I'm actually gonna redo, like, this whole thing. So, I do want to do that on structure 1, but I am gonna grab probably structure 5 first, turn it to a line, and then just kind of replicate what we have. Actually, I'll just do that because I'm going to change this aft section. So now we can go into structure 1. And what we do is we do, zoom in. Press S. Okay. So yeah, this is how the ship's getting built. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to have those rear guns be on the top deck. Okay, so now we can get rid of structure 2 and get rid of structure 5. And then also get rid of structure 4, and then that gives us a bunch of extra room. So yeah, this will be the one without the actual hangar installed. Um, and we'll probably refit her with more seaplanes later. I think that's the goal, unless I do want to try for like 26 knots. No, I'll try for 25. Okay, so get rid of that funnel, change this one to an oval up there. Actually, add this one in as another oval. And I'm gonna look up seaplane tenders again. Okay, so it was HMS Hermes, the protected cruiser. Hmm. Trying to figure out what is the how would what would it look like without the hangar? So what did Langley look like as a seaplane tender? Hmm. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this look right. It's Campania. odd-looking ship. I'm just trying to figure out where they have the seaplanes. Or where, you know, they have the cranes and such. Actually looks like if you have just kind of like a big deck aft, yeah, you can store stuff there. And you could have cranes kind of somewhere more here-ish, probably. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. Alright, so structure 2 will be the cranes, I'm thinking. Okay, so that would be something like this, and then we'd have... No, hold on. Okay, you know what, this'll work. Actually, you know what? I'll just do that there, back. Actually, no. Let's just line this like so. Okay, that looks good. Kind of causes almost a step down in the deck, but like, I think that's okay. It's okay looking. Okay, so that is structure 2. Structure 3 is up there. Structure 4, 5, and 6 are now unused. So I'm trying to think what to use them on. I think for structure 4, I'm going to do a little bit of a mast here-ish. No. I'll put that mast here. Alright, structure 5 and 6. I'm now trying to figure out how I want to use them. What we'll do for structure 5 is I'll kind of do something vaguely around the funnels here. You know what? Start it like here-ish. Okay, so there will be that weird color inversion there. I almost need something aft a bit. I'm trying to figure out what that would be. I probably don't want like an actual deck of any sort. What extra decal would I want to add to this? Because I imagine that, you know, passing seaplanes kind of through here. Actually, I know what I want to add. Let me find the, what was it, the Spanish seaplane tender? Or seaplane carrier. So seaplane carrier Daedalo. I will quickly look up. What does her aft deck look like? Oh, she actually did have. A hangar with um what is that? An elevator. She had an elevator on there. In which, I mean, this ship's not gonna have an elevator. So maybe I'll just look up like seaplane carrier on Google Images and just kind of see what I get. Yeah, because a lot of them just kind of have that, you know, an aft deck with a crane, and then sort of. You know what? Maybe what I do is I just put an additional crane on the aft deck, like here. There you go. All right, so save that. No. I know. Okay, so you're derived from the Phoebe. I want to rename. This. 'Cause normally you. I thought you could rename like um rebuild designs. Maybe not. All right. Anyway, Andromache is now being rebuilt to that configuration. Apollo's being rebuilt to that configuration. So, you know, gonna have multiple configurations of that. Okay, we will fight this battle and run away. Calliope, get the hell out of there. You are a colonial cruiser. Squad Max, run away. I don't know, whatever that is, you don't want to face it. Run the fuck away. Yep. Yeah, yeah, you very much did not want to face that. So that was the cruiser first Bismarck. Good to know that she's in this region. She's raiding out here, but, you know, she would have absolutely slaughtered that little Comus class cruiser. Anyway, yep, we'll draw, and Caesar is commissioned. We have gotten blueprints for this ship multiple times now. Awesome. We are going to get our first floatplane scout, which will be put on those, you know, AVs. So, best thing is range. What has the longest range? The bottom one here. It has the slowest speed, though. It does have firepower and good, best maneuverability, so that's also a little bit of a fighter. Just max speed is slowest. We lose a destroyer. And now we have money again, so I am going to invest this in another Minerva-class cruiser. I am gonna... That actually ate up all that money. I want to get another Venus-class cruiser down, too. So we'll be in the red a little bit then. There we go. So yeah, now we have the cruisers, Juno and Eclipse building. We have 4 CLs of 2 different classes. Venus is closer done than Minerva now. And then we also have these 2 AVs building. So Apollo is a little bit more expensive of a refit than this, and this can be refit in the future to hold more planes. So there's a good chance that I will invest more in this design than the Andromash design than the Apollo design. But you know, I still have both. So yeah, thank you everyone watching. This has been me, No117 Spore, and I will see you all next time. Links to my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter are down below. If you're interested in any of those things, Discord is probably the best of them. Bye!